Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that will happen to you this month that will at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Hi Pisces, this is the Beware spread. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. For some of you, it could be an ex trying to reconcile with you, but for others of you, it could be a brand new person. But in both scenarios, you're not gonna deal with this person for whatever reason. You're gonna turn them down and walk away from them. And so what you should be aware of, perhaps you could give them a chance or a second chance if this is an ex. Because I do see them having really good intentions towards you. Speaking of intentions, the first card that came out is the Six of Wands, and it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a new cycle, very fortunate new cycle. In my spreads, the Wheel of Fortune is pretty much always good news, right? The Six of Wands, this is a card of victory, and back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So this person is going to come in trying to win you over or win you back if this is an ex. The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Six of Wands, is a golden opportunity, right? The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal as well, right? So if this is an ex, perhaps this person thinks that the only way to get you back is to propose to you, and I've seen that happen before quite a few times. But if it's not a proposal right away, then the Ace of Pentacles is always about somebody who is serious, somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family. Right, so these are all great cards, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. But the rest of the spread, the remaining 3 cards, I think that's your energy, and this is where you basically turning your back to this person and walking away. So the first card that came out is the Page of Swords, and it's clarified by the Three of Swords. The Page of Swords could be you sending a message to this person saying no. Or the Page of Swords. If you take a closer look at the Page of Swords, in this particular deck, the Page of Swords looks like he or she is very suspicious. They're leaning backwards, right? They've got their sword out and they're ready to strike. So this person is not trusting the other person who is coming towards them. The Page of Swords could be also you digging for information, right? So perhaps you're going to decide to ask around this person, you're going to research them, and you're not going to like what you find out about them. Or, like I said, if this is an ex, you are sending a message to this person and you're just not trusting them. All of that is because of the Three of Swords clarifying the Page of Swords. So if this is an ex, this person broke your heart, and you're just afraid they're going to break it again. And yeah, that's a very valid point. But for others of you, if this is a new person, what you will find out about them is not going to sit with you well. The Three of Swords, in this case, you could become... perhaps you will hear from somebody that this person broke that other person's heart. They broke up with them. And you'll think to yourself, this person will eventually break up with me the same way they did with that other person. Or you'll just think that this person is too risky, right? This person, based on their previous behavior or based on their behavior right now, they will break your heart. And that is you with the Eight of Cups right next to the deck, walking away from this person. So if this is an ex, you know, how I always say, if somebody really, really screwed you over in the past, chances are they'll do it again. But if they didn't, if it were just a misunderstanding, if the two of you just couldn't compromise, you know, something not as bad as somebody really screwing you over, perhaps you can give them a second chance. Or if this is a new person, perhaps there was a reason why they broke up with another person the way they did, or there were other reasons about their past. So it's not necessarily that they will break your heart, right? Perhaps you can do some further research about this person. So what you should be aware of, again, it could potentially work out between you and this person, whether it's a new person or an ex. So if you can reconsider, I guess, take it slow and see what happens. All right, but let's take a look at the advice spread. I know I just gave you a whole bunch of advices, but let's take a look at the advice spread. Here's the advice spread for you, Pisces. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or Cancer, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. I think the advice for you is to give them a chance, or a second chance, right? And I do think this is with that same person we saw in the first spread, because the first card that came out is the Six of Wands. This is a repeat card, and the Six of Wands was also, right, the first card that came out in the first spread. So this is them coming in or coming back. They're planning to win you over or win you back, and the remaining cards are amazing. We got two major arcana cards and a commitment card. Actually, one of the major arcana cards is also a commitment card. So speaking of a commitment, the next card that came out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or the Hierophant is about something traditional like a committed relationship or marriage. And speaking of marriage, the next card, the Ten of Pentacles, is also a commitment or marriage card. The Ten of Pentacles is a very serious, very grounded, very stable type of a connection, very long-term type of a connection. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, they have children together, if that is still an option for them. And the Chariot on the bottom of the deck is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or the Chariot is all about moving forward. The Chariot, by the way, is also a victory card, just like the Six of Wands, the first card that came out. So it's going to be like a win-win situation. There's two victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. And I do think this is a win-win for both of you. So like I said in the first part, if this is a new person, just give it a bit more of a thought, or do a further research, or don't listen to what somebody has to say because they heard something from another person, right? Perhaps they are saying all those nasty things about this person for a really personal reason, right? I think they could be lying to you. Or this person, like I said during the first spread, they had a reason why they broke up with somebody in the past, right? But they're not thinking of taking advantage of you here whatsoever. Quite the opposite. They're thinking about a commitment with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, right? And if this is an ex, I think if they do tell you they want to get serious, they want to commit to you, I think they mean it. I think now, after whatever they went through, and I think they went through something, right? A thought process or something. Now they're serious about you. Now they're ready for a commitment. All right, so that's the advice for you, Pisces. We're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. It could be for the same group of you, Pisces, or it could be for another group of you guys. Here's spread number 3, Pisces. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. We have Justice, we have the King of Swords, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So the King of Swords, the second card from the left, is the person you'll be dealing with, right? And what's interesting, since the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, we also have two other cards symbolizing air signs, Libra and an Aquarius in particular, where I'm just missing a Gemini. So Justice on the left from the King of Swords, this is the personal Libra card, and the Star on the bottom of the deck is the personal Aquarius card. But it could be any air sign. I do think this person is an air sign, right? Justice could also represent you're getting what you deserve at long last, right? And what you deserve is a commitment, a loving person, a loving family, or a loving commitment. very happy, loving commitment. We'll talk about that in just a second. Justice could also represent the legal system, and by that I mean it could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel, or justice could represent an actual person who is authorized by the government or church to marry other people, right? So justice could be a county clerk, or it could be a minister or a priest. The star on the bottom of the deck, like I said, it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or the star, if we want to stay general, is a wish come true card. And the star is usually about something people wish for or hope for a very long time. So the Three of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups right next to the deck. This is a very happy, emotionally fulfilling commitment right there, right? Because the Three of Cups is a card of a union, a very happy union. The Three of Cups could also be a card of a celebration, right? It could be a card of an event or a gathering or a party. So if you are invited to an event like that, I think you should go. This is where you could meet this person. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card because we've got a couple of adults and also a couple of kids jumping around on the Ten of Cups. So yeah, you could definitely have a family with this person, and children if that is still an option for you, right? Or perhaps one of you or both of you already have kids. And the Ten of Cups is often called the happily ever after card. So this is a very happy spread, like I said, and it's definitely a wish come true. And this person is serious about you with the Justice card. All right, so that's what I got for you, Pisces, for this reading and for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing September. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.